Many, many winters ago, in a valley surrounded by silver mountains and golden meadows, there stood the beautiful kingdom of Florella, a land of kindness, peace, and endless light. In the great palace of crystal towers lived two princesses, Elara and Selina. They were the pride of the kingdom, loved by everyone and adored by their parents, the king and queen. But although they shared the same blood, they were as different as sunlight and moonlight. Elara, the elder sister, was bold, confident, and loved adventure. She rode horses faster than any knight and dreamed of leading the royal guards one day. Selina, on the other hand, was soft-spoken and thoughtful. She found joy in baking, painting, and planting flowers that glowed under moonlight. Every morning, the palace echoed with laughter as Elara practiced sword fighting while Selina hummed gentle tunes from the garden. They loved each other deeply, yet little by little, something began to grow between them. Whenever the king praised Selina for her clever ideas, or the queen admired her kindness, Elara's smile would fade just a little. She never said anything, but inside, her heart whispered, "Why do they always notice her more?" One spring morning, the kingdom faced trouble. Merchants from nearby lands were being robbed by bandits hiding in the royal forest. The king called both princesses for advice. Elara stood tall and declared, "Father, let us disguise our soldiers as traitors and send them through the forest. When the thieves attack, we will catch them." The king nodded thoughtfully. Then Selina spoke softly. "Father, that might be risky. What if they hide in the trees and strike before our soldiers are ready? Let us send our hunting dogs to follow the thieves' scent and station guards in disguise near the forest's edges. We will catch them without losing a single man." The king's eyes lit up. "Brilliant, Selina! That's exactly what we'll do." The plan worked. Within a week, the thieves were caught. The king proudly announced, "My daughter Selina has saved the merchants and the honor of Florella." Everyone cheered. Elara smiled on the outside, but inside, she felt small, invisible. That night, Elara sat alone in the balcony. The moonlight shimmered on her face as her mind replayed the king's praise for Selina. "She's always perfect, always better." A quiet voice interrupted her thoughts. It was Mira, her childhood maid. "My princess," she said softly, "you work so hard, yet they only praise your sister. It isn't fair." Elara sighed. "Maybe I'm not good enough." Mira leaned closer and whispered, "There is a way, a potion that can dull your sister's cleverness, only for a few months. By then, everyone will see who truly deserves to be queen." Elara froze. "That's wrong, but harmless. The effect fades in 6 months. Your father will finally see your worth." The thought haunted Elara all night. Her heart said no, but her jealousy said just once. The next evening, Selina came to Elara's room with a bright smile. "Elara, I made you something, a honey rose drink. You've been working so hard lately." Elara hesitated, then returned the kindness. "And I made one for you too, Selina." She hid the potion in her sister's cup. That night, the sisters laughed and shared stories, but Elara's laughter felt hollow. The next morning, in the royal court, something strange happened. Selina, who was always wise, began speaking nonsense about dancing treaties and singing swords. The king frowned, The courtiers whispered, and Elara felt her stomach twist. Days passed, and Selina's odd behavior continued. The king grew disappointed. Elara thought she would feel triumphant, but instead she felt empty. She could not eat or sleep, haunted by guilt. One evening, Elara went to the garden to confess everything. But before she spoke, Selina turned toward her with a calm smile. "Elara, you look worried. Is something troubling you?" Tears welled in Elara's eyes. "I did something unforgivable. I gave you a potion to make you foolish, but I can't bear this anymore. Please, forgive me." Selina took her hand softly. "You didn't harm me, Elara. I never drank it." Elara looked up shocked. "I saw your maid sneaking away that night, so I had her followed. When you gave me the drink, I realized something was wrong. I pretended to be affected so you'd see how it feels to lose yourself to jealousy." Elara broke down crying. "I don't deserve your love." Selina hugged her tightly. "You're my sister. We both shine differently. The sun and the moon never compete. They share the same sky." From that day on, Elara changed. She focused on her strengths, her courage, her leadership, her heart. Selina continued to share her kindness and wisdom. Together, they became the light of Florella. When the king grew old, he smiled and said, "My daughters, one with courage, one with compassion, will rule together, for a kingdom needs both strength and heart." And so they did. Under their rule, the land flourished with peace, music, and laughter. And the two sisters, once divided by envy, became symbols of unity and love.